Jamie's last sit, he ended up shooting that coyote.
Oh, we got a few more cameras to check. That was a nice deer.
I'm trying to decide what to do with Mark tonight.
He's headed over to the scrape right now.
We just killed, I didn't do it, Mike did here. Congratulations, buddy. One of the biggest bucks on the Grigsby farm.
First evening to Grigsby. I love this place. Here he comes, that's a shooter. That's a big 8, that's a shooter. Okay, we are in hot pursuit here. We just spotted the Mule Deer Buck. This is a buck that got wounded earlier in the season, and we thought he was dead, and he's not.
Well, we are set for shotgun season.
First evening to Grigsby. I love this place. There's absolutely no place like it in the country. We hunted this morning up on a ridge not far from here. Had a lot of action. Wanted to get down on the food tonight. And man, what a beautiful food plot we're sitting on. We got about 5.5 hours to dark. It's about 12:30, so we'll get a couple ranges just to make sure I know where everything's at. I'm gonna have to get real still. These does are coming right up here. I'm feeding in this food plot. Just be real careful. I hear there's a barn. I heard there's a barn down in the far corner. Here he comes, that's a shooter. That's a big 8, that's a shooter. What is it, 140? You got him right there. Stay on him. He's going down. He's gonna go down right there. I mean, I can't pass a deer like that. Not what we're trying to do here at Grigsby. We gotta kill them deer. We got to. All right, we just got down out of the stand, and I can see my bolt right there lit up, and I can see the deer's belly in the clover patch. So he didn't go far. That's the kind of tracking job I like. Let's go get our hands on this big boy. I'm excited. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'll shoot this kind of buck every time he walks in front of me here at Grigsby.
The cavalry has arrived.
I'm just the official deer pickup Uber driver. Congrats, man.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
That's a big old bait pointer there.
Yeah, man. He is a toad.
Man, that is a good deer. Look at that big old brows on him. That's awesome, buddy.
Yeah, I'm tickled, man.
Good deer.
Carries his mask good, too.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that deer.
No, 4.5.
Yep. That's
sure.
exactly what he is.
Look at his back here. I don't know if it's where he's been going under a fence somewhere, or if he's got something whooped his butt. See that?
Cool. Well, good job, man.
Yep, I'm gonna get my
Load
tag
him up,
on,
I'm
load
out of
him
here.
up.
Yeah, you load him, I'll watch.
Come on now. You know I'm hurting.
Well, I just got my last hunter out. This is one of them mornings where we had to get going pretty early. It's 5:30 now, which is perfect. I just put the last guy in the stand. He's got about 25-30 minutes in the dark, let things calm down, and come to wake up, first thing in the morning. But those first guys get out a little early, and some of them probably don't like it because they're in the stand so long without being able to see anything. But I'm telling you, with a group this size, we got to get everybody going, and everybody's got to get in on time. And I'd much rather sit in the dark for a lot longer than be there at the last second or be bumping deer right at daylight. I know some of the guys probably would appreciate somebody else taking them out because it could go a little bit later. But I've been hunting here a long time, and we can drive right into these spots if you go early, and they just watch the truck go by, and it doesn't really bother them. They're used to all this farming activity, especially in the dark. If you do it in the dark, I mean, they'll just let us get away with murder. But if we're right there at the break of daylight, sometimes it's tougher, or you bump deer and they just don't come back. So we got them all out. I'm hoping for some success this morning. Got a good group of guys in camp, and this is our last bow hunt of the season. Other than our guys, like Jamie and Randy hunting, but with guests, clients, and sponsors, this is the last hoorah. So hopefully we put a couple more big bucks on the ground. It's been a great week leading up to this, and we've killed some big ones, that's for sure. I'm hoping we get a couple of these big ones on film. Okay, we are in hot pursuit here. We just spotted the Mule Deer Buck. This is a buck that got wounded earlier in the season, and we thought he was dead, and he's not. I just watched him walk across the field, head into a bottom, and he's right here behind the hog barns, and we've got a food plot down there, and he was chasing a doe. My theory is that doe, we've got a really good chance where they went in that she's going to feed in this turnip patch, and if she does, it's going to bring him out. And so I'm moving a hunter right now into position to get in that stand, and we're rolling the dice a little bit here, but we're going to try to get on this deer. It's a heck of a deer, and it'd be a heck of a story if we could get this deer after what he went through. And we thought he was gone, and he's not. He's alive. He's got a heck of a limp, but he's alive, and he's chasing girls, so he's doing pretty good. We're going to try to make this happen. We just got to hurry and get this guy moved in. It's already 1:30, which sounds early, but it's not, because there's bucks everywhere running these does around, because it is on here to Grigsby. Got him in the tree. Be good. Well, the guys did not get on the Mule Deer Buck tonight. I really am disappointed. I thought for sure we had that lined up where it was going to work. We saw him. He went in that bottom, put the hunter in the turnip patch where I thought his doe would go. And, whenever you think you got him figured out, you don't. We're going to back out of that area, leave it alone until shotgun, because they're about to start putting out fertilizer in those fields, and there's going to be a lot of farming activity, so we're just going to let it sit. Hopefully that buck's going to stay there, and we're just going to quit messing around with the bow. We're going to kill him with the shotgun next week.
Well, we've had the hog barns here for going on 4 years. I believe the inception was January 1 of 2016. What that's allowed us to do is kind of, one, diversify as far as our income stream, but two, and most importantly, is we're able to use the fertilizer from the pigs inside to put on our fields grown for crops. It's an organic fertilizer that we're able to reduce the amount of commercial fertilizer that we essentially buy and spread. This way we're taking what we already have and reusing it in a sustainable way and a sustainable approach. What we do then is we have custom applicators come in. They set a pretty big pump up at the loadout site, which the loadout sites are the pits that are surrounded by the barns where the fans go and ventilate. And so they pull the fan off and they stick their pump in there, and then the hose is stretched across and to the field that they're in, and the manure is pumped through the pump to the hose to the applicator in the field that's applying it. If you get over a certain length, then you have another pump that is used to boost the capacity to the applicator in the field. So how it's being applied is when it gets pumped to the actual application rig that the tractor is pulling in the field. There's like an opening disc on the applicator that kind of opens up a slit in the ground. The manure is, pumped into that slit, and then so that it's not, so those nutrients aren't lost through the air or anything like that. Then there's a couple discs behind that end up, closing that slit so the nutrients stay, where you put them.
Well, we are getting set up for shotgun season. I'm checking all the Savage 220s. We got a bunch of them in camp because we've got some guests coming and everything. That is the most accurate, best shooting shotgun you can shoot, man. And so I just like to have them here in camp. So if guys show up and they got a gun that's not quite up to our standards here, we make them shoot our 220s. But this is the last one. I'm excited. We only got about a week till shotgun season, and we're setting up to have a great season. We've got some giant bucks that are still running around out there, and the weather should be good. So I'm ready to see something good happen. Well, we are set for shotgun season. I've got all the Savage 220s sighted in, shooting good. I checked them at 100, 150. So now when the guys get here, all they got to do is shoot their guns one time, 1 or 2 shots, so they're comfortable with them and we know they're on. That saved us a lot of time. I'm excited. There's going to be some big deer. Hopefully the weather will cooperate and they'll be on their feet, but it's going to be pretty good.